Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at movie henchmen who left a huge impact even though they were supposed to play second fiddle. There will be spoilers.
But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice?
Number 10. Bob the Goon. Batman. The Joker couldn't have done this without his number one guy.
You're my number one guy. Yes, sir.
After his face is disfigured by a vat of chemicals, Jack Napier becomes the Joker. He leaves his old life behind, but his best pal, Bob the Goon, follows him into his newfound enterprise of wreaking total havoc on Gotham City.
She's dating some guy named Wayne.
She's about to trade up.
What sets Bob apart is his loyalty. That's why the Joker shooting him for seemingly no reason bothers us to this day. Some say Heath Ledger was the first cold-blooded Joker, but it just isn't so. Justice for Bob. He was a good goon.
He stole my balloons! Why didn't somebody tell me that he had one of those things?
Bob? Gun.
Number 9. Mr. Joshua. Lethal Weapon.
Robbery, homicide, McCaskey speaking.
Yes, this is KCOP News. We understand that there was an officer-involved shooting earlier this evening. Could you give us some more information?
General McAllister is the evil mastermind behind the heroin smuggling ring in the first Lethal Weapon, but Mr. Joshua is the muscle. Gary Busey was never scarier, and that's saying something. He's not just an experienced killer with little in the way of emotion or mercy.
Oh, hey, man.
Mr. Joshua, your left arm, please.
He's seemingly immune to pain, a talent that McAllister is more than willing to have him demonstrate on troublesome criminal associates.
Now, if you would kindly tell me everything you know, I promise you I'll kill you quick.
After his boss has been vanquished by the dynamic duo Riggs and Murtaugh, Joshua hangs on until his inevitable death. It's a shame. He could have made a great antagonist for the sequel. Number 8. Arnold French. The Departed.
Unreliable. Arnold, you're one in a million.
Usually, a crime boss needs an unhinged, relentless bodyguard to balance out their effortless cool. Martin Scorsese's 2006 Boston-set crime drama reverses that formula.
And I'll forget your grandmother was so nice to me.
Jack Nicholson's Frank Costello is the unhinged one. Even Mr. French, Costello's most trusted enforcer, says he should probably get some therapy. French is a burly, plain-speaking gangster with a sense of humor. A skilled killer, French catches his prey, and the audience is constantly caught off guard by his idiosyncratic methods. He's the kind of guy who says he's not going to hurt someone, as he's literally raising his gun to shoot them.
What are you drinking?
Number 7. Zenya Onatop, GoldenEye. James Bond almost met his match in this fighter pilot who turned to international terrorism after the fall of the USSR.
Zenya Sergeyevna Onatop.
Onatop?
Onatop.
She's working for the traitorous ex-MI6 agent Alec Trevelyan when Bond first glimpses her on the roads of Monaco. She shares his habits of smoking, gambling, car chases, and mixing business with pleasure.
You don't need the gun, Commander.
That depends on your definition of safe sex.
Her knack for suffocating men to death with her thighs put her on par with some of Bond's deadliest enemies. As dangerous in a gown as she was in her military gear firing a machine gun, Zenya represented a new and deadly Bond villain for the 90s.
This time, Mr. Bond, the pleasure will be all mine.
Number 6. The Three Storms. Big Trouble in Little China. The old world and the new collide in this tribute to rollicking kung fu action movies. Kurt Russell does his best John Wayne parody as Jack Burton, a wannabe tough guy truck driver who ends up facing off against a 2,000-year-old sorcerer named Lopan. But even scarier than him are his trio of henchmen, the Three Storms. The Storms have somehow mastered the elements of rain, thunder, and lightning, and to say it comes in clutch during a fight would be a tremendous understatement. They don't say much, but they don't really need to. They're terrifying.
I don't
don't think he's gonna stop. Come on!
Number 5. Bellatrix Lestrange, the Harry Potter franchise. Much of this fantasy series sees its main antagonist, Lord Voldemort, regaining his strength for a final confrontation.
You dare speak his name? You filthy half-blood!
It's often his devoted minions, the black-cloaked Death Eaters, who enact dark magic in his stead. Bellatrix Lestrange is the most ruthless of the entire lot.
Take from my vault!
While her fellow Death Eaters, like Lucius Malfoy, are a bit more calculating, Bellatrix is a cold-blooded witch who can't help but laugh as she enacts her cruelty. She can't even spare herself the pleasure of toying with Neville Longbottom, whose parents she tortured past the brink of insanity.
Neville Longbottom, is it? How's Mum and Dad?
Better now they're about to be avenged.
Helena Bonham Carter plays her with such delightful menace that the big boss sometimes seems like an afterthought. Number 4. The Nasgoul, the Lord of the Rings franchise. Also called the Ring Wraiths, J.R.R. Tolkien's black-cloaked riders hunt the young Frodo Baggins and his friends in pursuit of the One Ring.
If you want him, come and claim him.
Their evil is apparent from the start. Though they are the loyal servants of the Dark Lord Sauron, we see the Nazgul so much more, and their presence is all the more threatening.
I thought they were dead.
Dead? No, you cannot kill them, no.
They announce their approach with an inhuman shriek, and their haggard appearances and snarling are instant nightmare fuel. It's clear why Sauron doesn't show up much in the series. He doesn't need to. His henchmen are horrifying enough.
Do you not know death when you see it, old man? This is my power.
Number 3. Go Yubari, Kill Bill Volume 1. Elle Driver gave the bride a run for her money, but Go Yubari nearly got the best of her.
Go may be young, but what she lacks in age, she makes up for in madness.
With her schoolgirl uniform and her high-pitched voice, she is the most unlikely yet perfect assassin. Even after the bride has done away with several Yakuza boss Oren Ishii's personal bodyguards, Go greets her with giggly excitement.
So, Oren, any more subordinates for me to kill?
Hi.
Go is clearly looking forward to murdering her. Armed with acrobatics, a bladed ball and chain, and a smile, Go is an icon. Even if she doesn't win the fight, she can take comfort in knowing that she is forever burned in our memories. Or at least she could, if she were still alive. Number 2. Jaws, the James Bond franchise.
Do you know him?
Not socially. His name's Jaws. He kills people.
Odd Job may have set the standard for the Bond baddie, but even he didn't get a comeback. This aptly named steel-toothed assassin from The Spy Who Loved Me wasn't supposed to come back either.
Every person who even comes into contact with that microfilm is to be eliminated.
But when your henchman wins a fight against a shark, how can you not have him back for the next one? The character, played by 7'2" Richard Kyle, was so beloved that the makers were actually compelled to make him Bond's ally in the space-themed Moonraker.
Well, here's to us.
Even though the character lost his bite in his second appearance, he's still one of the franchise's most beloved bad guys. If these movies had been made now, he'd have at least 2 spin-offs and a TV series in the works.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Darth Maul, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. George Lucas created some of the best movie henchmen ever. Even Darth Vader started out as a second antagonist working for the evil Emperor.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
When the prequel trilogy landed in 1999, it had a lot to live up to. Darth Maul was its breakout villain. Right-hand man to the mysterious Darth Sidious, Darth Maul was already an icon before he whipped out that double-sided lightsaber.
This is my apprentice, Darth Maul.
Balancing out the unrelenting goofiness of Jar Jar Binks and some cringe dialogue, Maul added just the right amount of actual danger to the story. While The Phantom Menace didn't please everyone, Maul won over even die-hard fans who couldn't deny the sheer badassery.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Which henchman would you want on your side? Tell us in the comments.
Do not come between the Nasgoul and his prey.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.